Preview.
Stephanie McMahon was shown at Raw Netflix debut, but her appearance did not come as a surprise to one WWE Hall of Famer. Stephanie McMahon quit WWE in early 2023 after her father Vince McMahon forced his way back into power following his short-lived retirement. McMahon had succeeded her father as WWE chairwoman and held a co-CEO role with Nick Khan prior to her departure. Now Vince McMahon is well and truly gone from WWE, with Triple H leading the company's creative direction under the new ownership of Endeavor. Stephanie McMahon has been spotted on WWE programming a few times and was shown on camera watching on from the crowd when Raw made its debut on Netflix. While some fans might have been surprised to see her, one WWE Hall of Famer who once worked very closely with McMahon was not. Will Stephanie McMahon return to WWE? Speaking on his 83 Weeks podcast, Eric Bischoff explained why he wasn't surprised to see Stephanie McMahon back on WWE TV and noted she could well return to the company in 2025. "I kind of expected it. I would have been surprised if we didn't see her. We're seeing more and more, and it's really gradual. Again, I've said this before, but I think if I have any unique talents, it's spotting patterns in situations and people sometimes. I've been watching what they've been doing with Stephanie, even in terms of her name being mentioned in press releases. Things like that, or stories in the trades. I think we're probably going to see more of Stephanie in 2025. I don't know if I want to call this a real prediction or not, but I would not be surprised if we see Stephanie come back in an active role in 2025. Next, Roman Reigns might be back to his old ways. At the 6th January Raw on Netflix premiere, Reigns defeated Solo Sikoa to earn his Ula Fala and Tribal Chief status. Humbling Sikoa and earning The Rock's respect, Reigns raised his one to kickstart the show. On the follow-up episode of the 10th January SmackDown, Paul Heyman announced Reigns' intentions of going after the undisputed WWE Championship. Calling out Cody Rhodes, the Wiseman claimed Reigns wanted his gold. Paul Heyman then officially declared Roman Reigns for the 2025 Royal Rumble. His upcoming appearance at the Rumble will mark his first Royal Rumble match since 2020 and break the 5-year wait. Although the Tribal Chief has competed in every Rumble PLE in the last 4 years as the champion, he was missing from the Rumble match itself. A 2015 Royal Rumble winner, the former champion, is set to enter the match as an experienced veteran and be a heavy favorite amongst the fans. Apart from Roman Reigns, which other WWE superstars are confirmed for the 2025 Royal Rumble? Earlier this year, John Cena began his retirement tour and kicked it off at the Raw on Netflix premiere. Announcing his intentions to go after his 17th world title win, Cena also declared himself for the Rumble. Later that night, CM Punk defeated Seth Rollins in the main event of the show and also announced himself for the match. So far, we have 3 confirmed participants for the match. More entrants will be announced in the lead-up to the event, which will air live on February 1st at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. Former WWE champion Kofi Kingston has reflected on the New Day segment with The Rock a few years ago. He stated that they held their own against the Great One, which isn't very common. The final boss returned to WWE on the January 25, 2016 episode of Raw. He was confronted by the WWE Tag Team Champions at the time. They reminded him that they had beaten his cousins, the Usos, at the Royal Rumble the previous night. They also made fun of the wrestling legend for calling himself the People's Champion, even though he didn't have any gold. During an appearance on 107.7 The Bone, Kofi Kingston spoke about the New Day's success and brought up their interaction with The Rock. "All we've done, the titles we've won, and the crowns we've worn, it's unmatched. Hosting WrestleMania, going toe-to-toe with The Rock on the mic and holding our own. Not many people in the world can do that. Not many people can say they've done that. I could go on and on. I mean, what? 12, 13-time tag team champions? Longest reigning tag team champions at one point. If I'm being honest, I don't really care about what the fans remember about us because I already know what we are, said Kingston.